Hello friends. Today we will demonstrate the modern data stack, which includes number 1, a data warehouse, the core entity around which the entire data stack is centered. 2, an ETL or ELT pipeline solution. 3, a reverse ETL solution, to move the data back to the CRM. And finally the CRM software itself, to run our email marketing campaigns. Here we will use Snowflake as the warehouse, Fivetran as the ELT solution, Hubspot as the CRM, and lastly Castled as the reverse ETL solution. Let's set up the modern data stack for our own application Castled.io. We are relatively new and want to react to any user behavior on our app through multiple automated and personalized emailer campaigns. There are numerous use cases involving Hubspot. For example, we would want to send a welcome email to a user when he or she signs up. Or we may want to send a small congratulations to confirm when the user successfully creates their first pipeline. Or say send a reminder when the trial is expiring. Let's delve into how the modern data stack comes together for sending the confirmation mail in detail in this demo. To enable this, we have already created the ETL pipeline using Fivetran to move data from MySQL, which is our transactional database, to the Snowflake warehouse. We are currently moving 2 tables, users and pipelines, having the users' information and all the details of the pipelines created by them. As you can see, we have data flowing successfully into the tables on the warehouse. In parallel, we have also created a workflow in Hubspot to trigger an automated email when user creates his or her first pipeline. You can see the conditions in the flow here. For this, we have created a new custom attribute named Pipelines in Hubspot. So, what's missing now is the reverse ETL component to move this data from warehouse tables to Hubspot. And that's where Castled will come in play. We will go ahead and create the pipeline in Castled. We have already configured the Snowflake warehouse, so we will just select the same. Next, we will have to write the SQL script. As you see, the query joins the 2 tables, users and pipelines, and produces the number of pipelines created by the users, along with their details required for sending the emailer. Clicking on Next, we will have to select Hubspot as the target. We have an already configured connection which we will use. We will sync to the Hubspot's contact object, and the sync mode will be upsert. In the schema mapping, email will be mapped to email. Also, it will be the primary key. First underscore name will be mapped to first name. Last underscore name to last name. And finally, the custom attribute pipelines to corresponding custom attribute pipelines in Hubspot. And we are done with the mapping. We will name this, say, Snowflake to Hubspot, and set the sync frequency to 5 so that it runs every 5 minutes. Finally, we will click on Create Pipeline. Let's wait for it to finish processing. And it's done. If we move back to Hubspot, we should be able to see the 3 records we transferred via Castled. Yes, here they are. I hope you were able to appreciate that we were able to set the entire modern data stack right from ETL to reverse ETL to CRM automation over the course of the video so far. Now for the remainder of the video, let's see how this comes together in action in real. Imagine, we have a new user landing on our application and logs in by creating his credentials. Shortly afterwards, he proceeds to create a new pipeline. Let's assume he is trying to create one from BigQuery to Salesforce, and is successful in creating the pipeline after completing all the required steps. This transaction will be captured by the MySQL database, and then Fivetran will pick and sync this data to Snowflake. The Fivetran job has run and it appears that the data was synced to the warehouse successfully. If you check the pipeline table on Snowflake, you can indeed see the details of the pipeline created by the new user. Also, the reverse ETL job, Snowflake to Hubspot, we had created on Castled has detected the change and moved the user details to Hubspot. Let's verify this on the Hubspot interface. And here you go. The contact object we synced has the new user added. Moving to the workflows, we need to check if the automation workflow was triggered or not. Checking the history logs. Yes, it shows that the run was completed successfully. And finally, to the user's inbox, we do see that he received the congratulations mail from Team Castled. That's all for this demo. We hope this example gave you a good walkthrough of how the entire modern data stack can come together. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.